So our nemesis for the day is a fly. Two adult men. So I'm armed with a snap-on flyer. What have you got? Cornwall.
Yep.
Oh, snap-on, snap-on. So the Cornwall one is still in play. When somebody else shows up, they can have the Cornwall one.
Magic.
It's on the back of my fucking head right now.
Yep, he's right here.
Bastard. All right. Let's just take it to the game. Fingers.
Yep.
Tell you what, I think I've said it every single time. This little radial drill,
Yeah.
just done so much more with it in the year that it's been in here. I mean, it's been like a year, like November. Here, hold that.
Yeah, I got you.
Hold a little tension.
Yeah.
I can roundhouse this one for a little bit.
Watch your head there. It's getting real close.
It would be a full day if I didn't whack my head on something. I don't like to. It doesn't bother me at all. Notice how I'm shortening up on the ratchet, so I got better.
Yeah.
I got too much ratchet here.
Yeah.
So basically, all that carrying on last week and this week is to get to this position right here. So we got these holes verified that they actually had threads in it. It turned out to be 5/8 11, based in spite of all the speculation. No helicoils were hurt during this maneuver. So yeah, those are the flat bars we carved out off of that. Those came from there because we're short on stainless steel. So that's I'm gonna cook that stick wire with stick wire here and shortly. And so now what we gotta do is set our definite lengths.
Yeah. That's what I figured.
That at its
right height.
yeah.
Because once we put
Once we
that piece on, it's gonna. It's almost there. Yeah. We got it.
I like it.
Yeah. I think it'll work.
So we'll bring this thing close and thoroughly discuss with our viewing audience. So that's the gist of it right there. The piston's gonna push open and drag close the arm, which closes the throttle. Basically that's closed because the slots are covered up. The inlet slots covered up. And so we're gonna weld that to those plates. You saw us correcting the threads. And we're very, very happy that there were still threads to be had inside of that casting, because at the beginning of the day it didn't look good, but it turned out good. Minty. We'd be welding. Violated my own prime directive. These are supposed to not be removed from the drive shaft bed.
Yeah, go ahead.
We found out that they actually had 5/8 11 threads left in at least the top that was usable. And that piece of solid round that we found down in the boneyard. That's that's reclaimed. We got to put real pins in this. And we're going to put studs in that. And so we got to put that top bearing housing back on here. This guy, it's got to go back on there. And then we got to put the shaft coupling back on and the pin. We're gonna have to I think we're gonna heat that shaft coupling up so we don't have to beat it on.
Yeah.
Drop it on without a fight, and I'm gonna make a pin, take a piece of 1/2 inch something or other solid round and turn it down like 5,000 so we can just have it ready.
Have it ready to, yeah.
And
it'll go right in.
And then we can put the roll pin in, put the dowel in. And it can only be one rotation because it has a keyway.
Yep.
So I've got myself psyched up for that, so I think that's gonna work good with some never sleeves or yeah. So yeah, that's just pretty much a walk around of that, and it's gonna get some real pins. That's how that whole mess is. The welding, stainless steel welding from an hour or so ago. So yeah, that's that. Put the bearing tower back on it, and then we got to get it back down to the dam and lump it back up into the overhead, and take it back down through and drop it back in the hole. Well, not drop it, but lower it. The only thing we drop in there is dumbbell weights.
Dumbbell weights. Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
See if we can hit the dumbbell.
Yeah, bowling for Robbie.
Almost acts like it.
So we put the charge on here. Today was a big day. I mean, we got
a lot done.
Yeah, we got Paul.
Successful, highly successful.
Yeah, so we got, this was kind of like just in the roughed in stage here. It's like a concept, but so this is ready to go. We got a spacer in it to keep over travel from opening, and that nut is the over travel limit from shutting. So we've got the wickets so that they operate correctly. We may,
open and close.
yeah.
You want to do it now?
Yeah, give it a shot of air.
Say we got one earlier. But...
Yeah. So that's gonna close right. Boom. Oh yeah. Turn the ball valve on. Yeah. There you go.
And then open.
That's what this is. That's what this whole thing was about. But I really. Now that we've learned what we've learned and gone through the pieces and parts, and we were headed for a problem. I think it's kind of lucky we found the problem when we did.
Yeah. Because
we could have been operating, had the headgear on, or shut down for a period of time because of low water next summer or something, and been yarding these things back out for
problems.
Found all this. Never mind the anchor point for this piston. We were headed for problems with that too. I mean, that wasn't even on our radar when we discovered that the wickets were closed. And then a little while into pulling the turbines, we found those other anchor points loose. So basically, this is all basically made out of the old anchor points that were bolted to the floor with some stainless solid round. It. One piece we found in my boneyard, and then you got another piece this week.
Yeah, I picked up another piece this week.
And so this quadrant piece where it changes directions used to be the piece that was that high and had the foot on it that bolted to the floor, so we blasted a hole through there. And then so that's, and earlier, if you're watching this, you should be seeing the carrying on that we did to figure out that these were 5/8 11 and get the holes cleaned out and drilled and tapped. We had to drill, we did drill them deeper and got them tapped, and that's like a 1.5-inch bolt in there.
Yep.
That's a blind hole. This hole here is a through hole, but it's tapered inside there. You can kind of maybe see it, but you can't put a nut on it. And that's tapped as well. The next time you see this, it's gonna have studs in it. We're gonna put studs in it, so we have a nut up top here, and we put stud and bearing mount, Loctite them puppies in there, and they'll be in there for the rest of our careers.
I'll cycle it again.
We'll watch the
okay.
live action.
Live action.
All right, so this is hang on just a second. That's what this is all about. When we discovered the wicket gate was closed, and all of this carrying on has been about this right here. That's open, so the turbine is running. There's water going in all of these slots. Don't take you.
Nope.
Take that right out of there.
Yep.
Just for a second. So I'm gonna reach.
Oh, you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach in here, but
Yeah.
you can see that this is line to line fit. That's a nice straight line. So we've got it shimmed, and well, our spacer that we just put in is just about perfect. So now hit it. Closed. That's shut off, so that nut we cooked on there, you can see where we had another nut on there previously. Now we have a bigger nut, and then that piece of flat bar that I just ground like a cheese wedge comes over, and yeah, just shoot her back. Close. It is closed. Shoot her back open. Yep. So with some luck, that will do that when it's under 14 feet of water.
Water, yeah. If it don't, we'll put a second piston on it. Well.
Yeah. So this is all. That's the threaded holes that we reclaimed, and very happy.